for granted. Get a text from every drop, even if they don't understand it now. That ain't no excuse to stop.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are here with another makeup video. Are you surprised? Because I'm not. Why do I move my head so much when I talk? Just ignore that. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here that I created with the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe palette. I incorporated some of these fun shades down here. My friend told me she was intimidated by those shades because it reminded her of the 80s. So I thought, well, why not try to do a tutorial to show you guys that it's not that scary, it's not that intense, and it can be fun, just a fun pop of color. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel too, if you want. I'm just proud of myself because I was feeling really crappy today and I just got my butt up here and I filmed this video for you guys. I did something different for once, did something with pop of color, and I really hope that you guys enjoy it because I'm actually obsessed with it. So I hope you guys are too. So if you want to see how to create this look, and just keep on watching. So it is a rough day today, as you can tell by my face. Quite possibly the worst day to film a video, but I need to film, so I'm just trying to push through. But I'm having really bad allergies right now, so I took some allergy medicine. It's like starting to kick in, so hopefully I'll be fine. It's like 85 degrees right now. It's October 17th right now. It should be like fall weather, cooling down. It is currently 85 degrees and my house has no AC, so it's like 85 degrees in my house because my house is just baking in the sun. So I have a fan on over here because it's just too hot with all these lights. So I'm sorry about the background noise, but just work with me here, please. Normally I have really clear skin and something must have made me break out because I'm having a bad breakout, and which doesn't normally happen to me. So it's just rough right now. So bear with me, please. I honestly have no idea. I honestly have no idea what I want to film. I just know that I want to use the Jaclyn Hill palette and I want to try to do something fun, creative, and different. So I'm going to try to put everything aside and be fun and happy in this video, regardless of what's happening. So let's just get started. First thing I am going to do is prime my eyelids with Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 and then set it with a skin tone colored eyeshadow just to have that all set. So I do this in every video. I don't really think I need to show you guys. So basically my inspiration behind this video is my friend called me the other day and she was like, should I get the Jaclyn Hill palette? Is it worth it to you? I'm concerned because I won't use like the blue eyeshadows. I know I won't because it reminds me of the 80s. And I was like she was talking about like these, like the turquoise shades. And I was like, you know what? I should try to do a video like incorporating those shades, like these crazy ones down here, these crazy 4 colors right here, and try to make it look good and not like we're in the 80s. So that's my goal as of right now, but wish me luck. I have no idea how this is gonna go. My skin is also terribly dry right now, so I'm gonna use this moisturizer. It's the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty, and I'm obsessed with it. I think actually I'm gonna try this. So it's pretty smoky, so I'm going to start off the shade Silk Cream and MFEO. That's these 2 shades right here. And I'm just going to blend those into my crease using just this Morphe fluffy blending brush. Nothing special. I'm just going to blend those into my crease. I'm going to take these 2 shades right here, these 2 like darker browns, and these are Butter and Pooter, these 2 shades. And I'm going to blend those into my crease the exact same way with the same brush. Instead, I am going to leave these lower in the crease. I'm not going to bring them up as high as those other transition shades. I think the key to this look is going to be piling on different shades to give it that really seamless blended look that we want. Now I'm going to take this shade right here, which is Pukey. Put that in the exact same place with the exact same brush. Now I'm going to go in with these darker shades, and I'm going to take these two shades right here, which are Buns and Mocha. So I'm going to take Buns and Mocha. Same thing, same brush. This looks like, basically my point of this is to make it as simple as possible for people who think that colors like this are difficult to work with. I mean, obviously the browns aren't difficult, but a lot of people think that these blues are really intimidating. I know even right now, I'm thinking that this might be a challenge, but I'm just going to try to make it as simple as possible. So I can probably do most of this look with just this one brush. I'm using windshield wiper motions to blend this right into my crease, really deep. I'm just leaving it right there. Now I'm going to take this shade right here, this chip right here, I'm going to take that and focus that even deeper in my crease. We just want this like super dark right in there. And this one I'm like focusing it more on the outer half of my crease instead of taking it in as much, because you don't want it to be super dark right in here. So I'm bringing it in just a little bit when there's less on the brush, but most of it's staying right out here. So as you can see, it's very, obviously I'm going to clean this up, but it's very blended and seamless and transitioned. You can just see the different transitions in this eye look, and that's exactly what we're going for. Now on this bullet brush, pencil brush, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it a bullet brush, some people call it a pencil brush. Point is to have it a more precise, narrow, and I'm going to take this shade right down here. And this one's called Central Park. It's the darkest brown in the palette. Just putting it on that bullet brush and focusing it right in there. Now I'm just going to take this clean Morphe brush and I'm just going to blend everything together. Because we want everything very seamless and blended. Now at this point I'm going to want the outer V to be very dark. So now that our lids have a bunch of fallout from doing the crease on it, we are going to create a cut crease, which just means you take a brush and you cover up all the eyeshadow on your lid with some concealer. I'm going to take just this flat concealer brush by Morphe, and I'm going to take my Heart Shape Tape concealer in the shade Light, and we are just going to put that on the brush just like that. A little goes a long way with this concealer, so I just did a little bit like that, and I'm going to use this for both eyes. And I'm kind of just going to pat it around. I'm kind of, oh no, it got in my crease. I'm kind of just going to move this around a little bit. This concealer dries fast, so you have to be careful. Remember that we want this, the outer lid, to be super dark, so we're not going to put concealer there. We're only putting concealer in the inner portion of our eyelid. So now that that's done, you can see that the concealer covered that. So two main shades I'm going to be working with are these two shades right in here, which is, this is Pool Party and this is Jada. I'm using the same concealer brush. I just wiped off the concealer. I'm going to take this matte shade right here, which is Jada, and I'm going to pack this onto my brush. Just like that. And I'm just going to put this like on the inner half of the concealer. So obviously this looks super crazy the way it is. Now I'm going to take just a little bit more concealer since I went in a little further than I wanted to on this eye. And I'm just going to put concealer right in the middle of the lid. Obviously this looks insane. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to take this shade right here, Pool Party, and I'm going to pack this all over my finger. I feel like that's the best way to get pigment out of an eyeshadow is by using your finger. And I'm not meaning to flip you guys off, but do you see how pigmented that is? So I'm just going to pop that using my finger right in the center of my lid. Right where that concealer is. Oh. And don't worry, because we're going to blend this in. We're going to fix everything. And I'm going to drag this. I'm not going to take it all the way where that color Jada is, but I'm going to put it most of the way over that shade. And you see how it gave it like a different look? Like it looks more green in here and then it goes to bright blue. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it definitely has like more of a transition. It's like the matte turquoise, and then it goes with, it meets the shimmer, and it creates like a almost like a green shimmer, and then it goes to the bright blue shimmer. Now I'm just going to do the same thing on this side. So that is what this looks like right now. I am going to now take that same blending brush, the Morphe one that I was using, and take the shade Central Park again right here and just deepen up the outer V again. Now I'm going to take this clean Morphe brush and just blend this out so there's no harsh lines. My allergies were getting better and now they're just like getting worse again. I don't know what's happening. My eyes watering really bad in my nose. I can't stop sneezing. So I'm sorry, please just ignore that. So I feel like this look needs something more. I feel like I want to make that dark color a little bit more warm instead of so cool toned. So I'm going to take the shade Creamsicle, which is right here. It's just an orangey shade, and then the shade Pukey over here. So I'm taking Creamsicle and Pukey and blend those right on top of that Central Park shade. And into the crease a little bit. I'm basically just using these two light shades as a shade to just kind of blend everything together seamlessly. So I wasn't loving the way that it was just like going so harshly from the shimmer to the dark. So I'm just picking up that shade Jada on my finger and I'm just kind of blending this like this, softly like transitioning that Pool Party shade in with the dark browns. Now I'm picking up Pool Party again and popping that on my lid because I feel like it lost its pop. and I want this to really pop. So I think the key to any makeup look is to just like back and forth, back and forth. That's really what it takes, to just go back and forth and make it pop, and mess with it until you like it, honestly, because you might hate it at first. But like, I wasn't sure if I was completely in love with this look at first, but I'm gonna go with it because I think it looks really cool right now. I'm just gonna leave it like this and do the rest of my makeup off camera because I want to focus this video just specifically on the eyes. So I'm just gonna clean this area up, and then I will come back to you guys when I am finishing up the eyes. Okay, now I'm going to do my lower lash line, and I am just going to take these same 3 browns that we used before, Buns, Chip, and Mocha. Use that bullet brush from before and blend those out under my lower lash line. Now I'm going to take this Morphe brush. Seriously, it's like a liner brush, but it's like just a couple bristles. Spray this with Fix Plus. Dip it into that Pool Party shade right here. That in between. I don't know if I should line, or I'm just going to put this really close to my lash line. Almost like a liner. I'm taking that shade all the way in to my inner corner as well. Just making it really pop. Now I want my waterline to pop. So I'm going to take this MAC eye pencil in the shade NC15/NW20. And it's just a nude pencil liner. Okay, so I put a coat of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara on, and I have one lash on. I am just using the Andrea like natural lashes. They're the number 21. They're the same as the Ardell natural ones. These are just, actually they look exactly the same. I thought I was getting the Ardell ones, but apparently it's a different brand. So I'm just using these just because I want something little. I don't want something too dramatic that like covers up the eyeshadow, but I think it just gives it like the right amount of oomph. So, and then I'm using my Kiss lash adhesive. Now, one last thing for the eyeshadow, and that is going to be using this shade right here, which is called In Light. This is In Light. It's just a nice highlighting shade, and I'm going to highlight my inner corners and my brow bone using the Morphe MB18 brush. Now I'm going to take my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara and use this on my lower lashes. Now, the last thing I am going to do is apply this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Stripped. And I'm actually going to use my Kylie Cosmetics Malibu lip liner to line my lips. So like I said earlier, I wasn't in love with this eyeshadow look at first, but now that I'm all done with my makeup and you can really see like that pop of color, I'm actually like obsessed with it. I think it looks so pretty, and I think it was just a fun way to like add a color that you think that you wouldn't normally use, like these colors down here, and just kind of incorporate it to look not so bright and crazy and you still have that pop of color, but it's blended in seamlessly with softer colors to make it not as dramatic. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you're not as intimidated by these colors anymore, as you can see how easy it is to actually use these. I want to start doing more fun looks like this, so let me know in the comments down below, like please tell me like if there's a different crazy color, not even just from this palette but just like any palette in general, like what color you want to see. Like I'm kind of wanting to do a look with this purple next, just something kind of more fun and out there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It doesn't have to be crazy like the 80s. It can be fun, and make sure you subscribe. I will put it right here so it's really easy for you guys. All you have to do is click this circle and press subscribe. It's really easy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Sorry about how rough I was looking in this, and hopefully this video came out good and I seem sort of happy because I'm happy. I'm just like feeling really gross, but bye guys.